This year, Samsung caught everyone off guard because the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra is looking very similar to its predecessor. I know a lot of people are upset, but sometimes it's not about what's on the outside, but it's about what's on the inside that truly matters. Welcome to another day in my life with the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. So I woke up this morning at 6:45 a.m. with a full night's charge thanks to today's sponsor Anker and their Anker 313 Ace 45 watt charger and also Anker 312 Ace 25 watt charger. I personally love using the 45 watt version because of how practical it is. It fits anywhere and is super powerful. Also, it's safe thanks to them being powered by GaN technology. You don't have to worry about over voltage or anything like that. And to even put your mind more at ease with overnight charging, Anker 312 and Anker 313 chargers are both equipped with multi-protect technology, which is going to give you 10 layers of protection like short circuit protection, high voltage protection, and temperature control, just to in general protect you and the devices you have connected. It also has super fast charging 2.0, which can fully juice up my battery in less than an hour from 0%, which is crazy. The fact that Anker 313 is 30% smaller than Samsung's 45 watt original charger and Anker 312 charger is 23% smaller than Samsung's 25 watt original charger makes this a no-brainer. And honestly guys, Anker just has always been my go-to when it comes to anything charging related, from the cables to the charger. They're all solid and just works extremely well no matter what device you're juicing up. So if you're ever looking for a powerful charger for your new Samsung Galaxy S23 devices, this is the way to go. All links can be found down below in the description, and a huge thanks to Anker again for making this video possible. So every morning for breakfast, I make the same thing. It's either eggs, pancakes, or maybe some bacons on the side. And usually I'm just listening to music or a podcast of some sort. But this morning it was MKBHD's Waveform podcast. And I'm not sure if I'm tripping or what, but the speakers on the S23 Ultra genuinely sounds rich and solid. And of course, I couldn't forget the tea. I love me some tea. It's just always good to just have tea in the morning. I feel like it just calms down my body and gets it ready for stuff like the gym. But as I was just sitting down, devouring these eggs and pancakes, I also made sure to log in my calorie intake on MyFitnessPal so I could keep everything updated and in check. Also, quickly, my spec for the S23 Ultra has 512 gigabytes of storage. I have the green colorway, and I honestly think it looks amazing. And it just overall, this phone, it feels great in the hand. I really love the new flat edge design. It's just way more comfortable to hold in the hand and just feels more premium in my opinion. Way better than how the S22 Ultra felt. The only issue is I think the edges are just a little bit too sharp, but aside from that, really nice phone to hold, and I'll rock it without a case for now. Alright guys, how y'all doing, man? I missed y'all. I feel like I haven't done a day in the life in a minute, but we back today, you know what I'm saying? I just finished up eating breakfast. It's currently, all my alarms are going off right now. It's currently 9:40, but 91% battery life. I've been up since 6:45 or so, but I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep and I woke up around 5 minutes after 7. I've just been using the phone a little bit. I was listening to podcasts, I was just scrolling on Instagram for a little bit too, checked on my emails, but that's about it. I wasn't really using the phone that much, so I'm actually surprised that it has 91% battery life. I'm supposed to be editing now because I was supposed to be at the gym since 9, but just finished up eating. Today's gonna be a pretty busy day. Usually on Fridays, I like to keep it chill, not do too much, but today I have a bunch of stuff to do. So I have something very interesting later today because I'm going to a Raptors game, which also I heard that I'm gonna get a nice box suite. So stick around if you guys want to see that. So that's gonna be super fun. I'm not even sure if I could bring my camera, but if not, I'll bring the S23 Ultra and just record on it. But yeah, enough of me talking. Let's bang this gym session out the way, guys. Let's go, let's get it. So I got to the gym at around 10 a.m. and had 89% battery life. As usual, I'm using Bluetooth for music, and I'm also using my data to stream music on Spotify. Everything on my phone is running on auto, so auto brightness, and also I have auto LTE, 5G, whichever one it works with everything on autopilot. Today is legs and shoulder day, you know what I'm saying? I used to hate these days, but I have to work on my chicken legs regardless. All right, just wrapped up the gym. It's currently 2 minutes after 11 a.m. right now. I have 82% battery life on the S23 Ultra. I know the one thing I realized while I was recording 4K 60, 4K 30 FPS, I was switching between the lenses while I was in the gym, and it seems like it kind of delays whenever I'm switching back and forth between the lenses. I'm not sure if that just needs a software update or something, but that's one thing I should mention. Also, I know a lot of people always ask, how big is the phone? Does it fit in your pockets? Well, it's fairly big. It's 6.8 inches. I have relatively large hands, so I could cover it very easily. But if it's in your pocket, it will protrude, it will stick out. So I know a lot of people always ask about how it looks in the pocket. Just general feel in the hand, the flat edges, that's the way to go. But I just got a call from security that someone is gonna bring a package up to me, so I better head upstairs because I don't want to miss that package. And I think it's like my tech influencer award. Bro, apparently I'm supposed to be dressed for this. I'm not even sure, but the good thing about the S23 Ultra, I'm just gonna record on it because guess what? I could just switch the cameras. So even though I'm recording with a front-facing camera right now, I could just flip back camera. Is he here? Hey, sorry for keeping you waiting, bro. This is my award that I got, guys, for Influencer of the Year. Ooh, okay. Love that. Vitamin C. I guess the trophy's in here. Ooh, this is sick. Ooh, this is sick. Holy, Tech Influencer of the Year. Crazy. Appreciate you guys. Front camera. Shout out to Sam. I'm saying he dropped it off. Interrupted my workout, but it's all good. It's all good.
If you do want to share on stories, that would be awesome.
I will.
Totally up to you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Have a good weekend.
Wait my bag. Yes, sir. We got our Influencer of the Year award, man. Tech Influencer of the Year. Talk to me nice. Shevon, Salmon. This is sick. So after quickly looking over all the other stuff I got in my award gift box, finally finished up around like 12:03 p.m. and now I had around 76% battery life. I do also have a meeting with my accountant for 12:30 p.m. so I had to quickly make my protein shake. You guys know how important this is. After every workout, I gotta get the protein shake in. After that, I had to finish up a YouTube thumbnail, take a shower, and then I plan to hop on the call. I'm not sure about you guys, but whenever I take showers, I always just love to listen to music. I would rather listen to music on my speakers from my Google Nest Home or Sonos speakers, but for the sake of this video, I love to do my little shower music test. And the S23 Ultra probably have some of the best sounding speakers I've ever heard on a smartphone, so even when the shower is running on full blast, I could still make out what's going on the phone, which for sure passes my shower test. Also, the S23 Ultra is IP68 water resistant, so you could get a little splashy splash with it if you want to, but you didn't hear that from me. It's nice to see that the fingerprint scanner still works even when my fingers are wet, and even just like typing on a wet screen is still accurate, unlike some other phones. So if you're ever swimming at the pool or the beach and you're texting, you should be fine. Alright guys, so just finished up my shower. It's currently 1:05 p.m. right now, and I have 71% on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Not bad, but as you can see, I'm 5 minutes late, 6 minutes late for my meeting with my accountant. So I'm just gonna hop onto that meeting right now and see what is cooking, because there's a lot of things we need to sort out for this tax season. So the meeting with my accountant was going really smoothly until some technical difficulties occurred with his mic acting up. So we decided to just hop on a straight call instead, finish up the meeting. But I also needed to sign a document. So finally, guess what? I got to use my S Pen. The S Pen came in clutch. I was signing documents. Just look at me, looking like a boss. Right after the meeting also, I remembered I had to accept my ticket for the Raptors game, so I stored it inside the Google Wallet app. I know Samsung has their own app, but I just think the Google Wallet app just works way better and just works how I want it to. Alright guys, so quick little time update, 1:50 p.m. right now, 66% battery life. But I did have another studio display. So I have another studio display, and I think I should take the opportunity to film like a TikTok, because a lot of people always say, I don't want an Android because the quality is bad. You can't create content, blah. Watch this. So I'm gonna film a TikTok right now, setting up my studio display, filming it on the S23 Ultra. Let's see how this goes. Wait, hold up. Before I started filming, I had to browse through TikTok for around 10 minutes just to try to find that perfect song that was also trendy. Then I got to film it. So yes, I know there's a stigma around Android cameras not being good for video, and I get it. Sometimes it can be very inconsistent, but if you put the time in to align your shots, have good lighting, you could produce some really great results. The S23 Ultra has 4 different cameras to play around with, but I like to personally use the 12 megapixel ultra wide, the main 50 megapixel camera, and the 3x 10 megapixel camera, just to get different perspective in my reels or TikTok videos. Overall, I just don't want the video to look boring. Alright, so Mac Studio is fixed. It took me a little minute. I was filming, but we did cook up all the videos right here. It's currently 2:57 and I have 51% battery life. Not bad actually, because I was using the phone a lot. Plus I was filming and all that. But now let's start editing. I'm going to use this app called CapCut to edit, and this is the app that I always use if I ever film on my phone. I jump straight into CapCut and I'm good to go. Yes, I know the S23 Ultra has that new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset inside, but it took awfully long to import all my 4K 30 FPS clips that I shot on the S23 Ultra, and to make things worse, CapCut seems to have compressed the footage as well. It basically took around 7 minutes to import the files to CapCut, but once I had all the files, it was smooth as butter, putting in all the finished touches on the edit. Now hear me out, I even brought out the S Pen to be fancy while I was editing, and it's honestly not a must-have tool, but it makes it so much easier for me to edit. Just chopping up all the clips, dragging them around, all of that, it's just way better with the S Pen. Another thing to touch on is the screen quality of the S23 Ultra. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have it set to double QHD plus and vivid colors. It's just a great experience overall. The images looks punchy, text looks super sharp. The phone also did start to get a little warm while I was editing, just a little warm to the touch, but nothing too crazy to be worried about. I think it's completely normal when it's working like this under load. So finally, I finished up the edit. It took me around 11 minutes to edit everything and around 7 seconds to export that 11-second 4K 60 FPS file, and then I uploaded it to TikTok and also Instagram. Hopefully it does well. We'll check back on those later on in the day. Why did it close at 3?
Toronto camera.
Hello, yeah, this is Shevon for the A7 S3. Is it ready yet?
Which one is it?
The Sony A7 S3 with it just needs the focus ring.
Oh, that it's done. I sent you an email.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah, I told you.
Oh.
I sent you an email a couple
No
days
way.
ago. They say it's ready.
Okay, so can I pick it up now?
I'm here for another 10-15 minutes.
Okay, I'll come now then.
Okay?
Awesome.
Yeah, bye.
Yo, let's go, bro. Yo, one thing I realized though, usually in the elevator, my iPhone never has service. But this, look, it still has service. See LTE bars. And it works. Just crazy. We're literally underground right now. We're underground and it still works. That never happens on my iPhone. I'm 7 minutes away.
Okay.
I think it's which one it is. Ah, he's here. We made it, bro. Thanks for waiting.
The connector.
Alright, so finally got my camera back after not having it for like a year. It was not that cheap to fix, $983, but I think that's definitely worth it instead of like buying a whole new camera. And yeah, I'm just happy to have it back. But right now, what time is it? Let me check. It's currently 3:34 p.m. right now, and I have 49% battery life on the S23 Ultra. What do you think? That's pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. I've been up since like 6:30, so I think it's pretty solid. But yeah, I'm gonna test out the cameras right now before it gets dark, because it's like what do you call it? Daylight saving time. So it gets dark really quick. It's starting to snow as well. I'm hungry, but yeah, let's test out these cameras. Okay, so we have to talk about the cameras. I still have a love-hate relationship with the cameras on the S23 Ultra. To me, at times, it's very inconsistent when it comes to capturing images of my real skin complexion. It makes my face way lighter than it is in person, but for taking pictures of subjects, it looks perfectly fine. Also, Samsung has this new 200 megapixel mode, and it's super sharp. For example, here's a picture I took with my car. The picture on the left is shot at 12 megapixels, and the picture on the right is shot at 200 megapixels. When you zoom in and crop in, there's so much detail that's retained, and just know that when you're taking pictures in 200 megapixel mode, it does have a crazy shutter lag, and also it's gonna eat up your storage with those high file sizes. The issue with the S23 Ultra is you can't really see what the image looks like before you take the picture. It's after you take the picture, then it processes it, then it adds the color and everything, which is kind of weird, but that's just one thing I noticed. I don't know if they could fix that with any software updates. Alright guys, we're on the front facing camera right now. This is a good test to hear what the mic quality sounds like, and also the sun is hitting, so we can see like the dynamic range. See how it handles dynamic range? I think it's doing a pretty good job. What do you guys think? You can see all the clouds. Boom. It's pretty, this camera is sharp. It also has like autofocus, so it gets really close to the subject. Good thing we could switch the cameras around. Now we're on the rear camera, 4K, 30 FPS, punching, boom. You see that's still the shutter like I'm talking about, but look how clean this is. Holy. I think we still digitally zoom in some more, which is nuts. But yeah, switching between the lenses is not as smooth as it's supposed to be. G-Wagon right here. Now, if you're really serious about mobile photography, Samsung also has this Expert RAW feature that I decided to try out. You have to download the app from the Galaxy Store, and basically it allows you to capture RAW files that you could edit later in apps like Adobe Lightroom. By the way, Samsung and Adobe actually partnered up, so all the pictures that you take in Expert RAW, you could edit it straight on like the Photos app. It's integrated with Lightroom, which is kind of cool. And as you can see right here, I'm using my own Lightroom presets just as a start base as usual. There's tons of detail and color you could play around with when it comes on to editing raw images, and the end results always looks amazing because you can put your own personal touch to it. And like when it comes to pictures, I just always lean more towards the warmer tones, add a little bit of grain, and boom, that's it. One good thing I have to compliment is the screen visibility outdoors. It gets really bright, up to 1750 nits peak brightness. So while I was taking pictures, there weren't any issues seeing what was going on the screen, even in direct sunlight. I also just took this time out to tweet my traditional day in the life tweet. So as usual, if you guys see yourself in this tweet, you know you're goated. Alright guys, we just wrapped up the pictures. I think they look good based on what I'm seeing right now, but when I probably go home and try to edit it, maybe I have another thought, but so far everything's looking good. It's currently 4:08 and we have 37% battery life on the S23 Ultra. I have to link up with one of my friends because we're supposed to grab pizzas and stuff like that, so I'm gonna head back home right now. Let's go.
Sometimes look, look, life of a legend, just a day in the life. Might slide on ya, I ain't staying the night. I ain't pick cards, I'm just playing them right. Photo shoot tomorrow, they gon' pay for the flight. Amazing the height I'm able to reach from just rapping. Get it all.
After being out for a while, I finally got home at around 5 p.m. and I had also just remembered that award that I had to take a picture so I could upload that to my Instagram story just to update you guys and also just to show my appreciation, which I did. And then shortly after that, I got a text from my friend saying she's almost ready, so you know what I had to do? Quick little outfit change.
Let me quarter ounce of literary magic in the glad bag.
Alright guys, it's currently 5:38. I have 22% battery life. I'm definitely gonna bring a charger. I just realized how annoying it is because I only have fingerprint on one finger. So I'm actually gonna fix that right now. One fingerprint added. Super simple. Boom. Secured by Knox. Shout out to my boy Knox down here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is how easy it is to get your fingerprint registered. There we go. Fingerprint added, done. I only use my thumbs, so now there we go. It's really fast. And it does have face recognition as well. Alright, let me grab my charger. Gonna need this for sure because I'm not sure if the S22 Ultra might make it through the rest of the day.
Eyes they can't fathom, so I'ma need all my little coins, you can't have them. But I'll probably drop a couple blessings on the way out. Give a little, get a little, watch it come and play out. Royal getting royalties, I'm waiting on the payout. Loyal to the soil, but we manifest the way out. Thank God for the love and the upcoming. I was blessed with the flows, got my cup running. Ain't no fear.
So I decided to pull up to this spot called King Slice Pizza. I'm not a crazy pizza fan, but she kept hyping it up the entire car ride, so I actually hope it's really good. The vibes in the pizza shop was calm. We actually wanted to go to this other place called Baliadi, but it was just too packed. So, you know, King Slice does it for now. Now, in terms of the pizza, we decided to go for the Arabatia and Margarita pizza. I'm not sure if I said that right, but also, could you believe I tried to pay with Samsung Pay and the app let me down, bro? You know what I'm saying? Usually it works flawlessly, but for some reason, it kept declining my card. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of embarrassing, but it was kind of funny at the same time. And she tried to pay for me, but as a gentleman, of course, you know, I had to just back out the physical card and pay for the meal.
Boy, country bunky boony boy, praying like a Sunni boy. Said they wanna make a difference, they ain't moving.
Anyways, I was starving, so we head back to the whip to finish up the pizza, chill for a little until it was time for me to head out to the Raptors game. There we go. You already know me, guys. Killer.
You just ruined the pizza.
I did all the damage. Alright guys, so it's currently 8:18 right now. I do have 11% battery life. So I'm gonna call an Uber so I could head to the Raptors game because it's gonna take too long to find parking, and to me it just doesn't make sense. You know, it's just best to just Uber there and get back.
You got a pass, but I'm knowing life is fast.
So I made it to the arena around 8 p.m, scanned my ticket with the wallet app, which was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring my actual camera inside, which is fine because now at least I could vlog with the S23 Ultra. So I went up, checking with security, went through the premium entrance, then headed up to my suite.
Let's not discuss it. Quiet with all of that fussing. Nothing is good turned out to be easy, so give me the reason. We should rush it. You might want to play with my heart and say that it's love, it's some of my budget. You trying to tell me the way that you moving is not an ulterior motive. Interior plush, I'm the coldest. I don't blame you for wanting it.
My little hat. I need to stretch it out some more, but It works. Thank you. I'm vlogging though. Look who we saw. The fashion killer.
About timing.
The fashion killer. The sweet experience at the Raptors game was really fun. They had all the food and drinks, an amazing view. Shout out to also Gillette and the Raptors for inviting me. They went crazy. But even though my S23 Ultra was on its last leg in terms of battery life, I had to test out the 100 times zoom and snap some pics.
So you gotta pass, but I'm knowing life is fast. Everybody's got their path. Need you to meet me where I'm at. Can't see me through these.
So right when I was snapping pictures, guys, unfortunately the S23 Ultra died at 9:25 p.m. So this is really impressive, seeing that I've done so much with it today. So I just plugged it in, got some juice up right in time to catch the ending of the Raptors game. Close. We're out here stressing. We're stressing, bro. We're stressing, guys. 11 seconds. We're down by 3. Down by 3 in 11 seconds. I just love switching back and forth between the S23 Ultra. Bro, look how close I could get. 0.1 seconds left. It was a good try, guys. So yeah, the Raptors game ended. We took the L. It's all good though. Everyone had fun. It was good vibes. Now it's time to head home. That's a wrap, bro. To the L. It's all good. It's all good. It was a good experience. You know what I'm saying? Front camera, the S23 Ultra. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tipsy right now. They gave me the wine, bro. I was off that wine. Now I'm just chatting. Bro. But I'm about to call my Uber. Use this phone up some more. It's not done. It's currently, it's 10 minutes after 10. But we still have to get that night pictures. We still have to get the moon shot that everybody wanted to see. We still got to get that. Alright? So, yeah. I'm just talking. Catch y'all soon, man. So finally, your boy got home at around 12:57 a.m. But I was honestly way too tired and way too lit to go back outside to get night pictures. The S23 Ultra really did its thing today. The battery life went crazy. It's like, I don't know what type of drugs they put into it, but the same 5,000 mAh battery performed way better than last year with the S22 Ultra. Today we got 5 hours and 47 minutes screen on time, and on days when I'm not filming a day in the life video, I could get up to like 8 or 9 hours screen on time, which is really impressive. Okay, Google, turn off the lights.
Sorry, it looks like the wall lights isn't available right now.
Who'd have thought, guys? It's a whole new day. I can't believe I'm doing a day in the life and it's a whole new day. I never expect this day to come, but it happened. I was just too tired last night. I was just way too cold to go outside, but it's fine because today we're gonna go outside. We're gonna get some nice, beautiful night shots. And also, so there's one important thing we have to talk about, guys. We have to look at our tweets. We have to see everybody that replied to the day in the life tweet. We have to look at the day in the life tweet, and it's going absolutely crazy. Guys, look, there's over 700 replies. How am I supposed to go through all of this? We're gonna try, but I'm gonna scroll real quick. So shout out to Matt saying to everybody, pause the video if you see yourself. You know you goated, bro, because you made it. You made it to the day in the life video. This video is gonna be insane. Like, bro, there's too much people. I love you guys though. I absolutely love you guys. That's why I have to drop these videos, because this is what it means. This is what it means to you guys right here. If you didn't see yourself, it's fine. Don't worry. We have more day in the lives coming, so you don't even have to stress it. Also, you remember that video that we shot on the S23 Ultra for TikTok and Instagram? It's currently sitting at 100k views at the time of this editing of this video right now, which is crazy. So for whoever is giving excuses that they can't create content on Android or Samsung phones because the camera is bad, look, I just got 100k views, shot on the S23 Ultra. You just have to take your phone out and start recording. I personally love One UI and the Android platform, but because of the generation and we grew up in, all the people I call my friends use iOS devices, iPhones. It's really challenging to just keep in contact with everyone on their end. They're just always complaining about not being able to send gifts, or the pictures are low quality, or have group FaceTime calls, etc, etc. And overall, it's just a challenging experience to communicate. So just to avoid a headache, I feel like I'm always just going to go back to iOS, which kind of sucks, but it's just the reality of it. Also, sometimes the social media apps just act up on Android. As a content creator, having good reliability with the social media apps is just always going to be important to me. So yeah, just I thought I'd mention that. But nevertheless, we're here for the night shots. Let's go. So one thing I really love about the S23 Ultra camera is not only the amazing low light performance, but also how well the camera handles reflections and lens flare. For example, the same picture I took with the iPhone on the right, you can see the reflections of the neon sign on the picture, which is just not supposed to happen. So hats off to Samsung on that. I also wanted to test the video quality in super steady mode. It was low light, so it might be a little bit grainy.
Okay, that's good, I think. This is the steady on.
So as you can probably tell, with super steady on, it defaults to the ultra wide camera and it gets really dark. So I'm not sure if it's nighttime you'd want to use this. I feel like it's better off you just try to keep your hand steady and use the regular camera mode. Let me know what you guys think of the results though, down below in the comments. But finally, after shooting all this night shots, it was getting late, it was really cold, and as usual, your boy was starving. So we went to this spot called Lakeview. It has a very like 80s theme vibe going on, which is really dope. I love the aesthetics of this restaurant, and for food, I just went with a simple mac and cheese with bacon on top, just to end off another amazing day in my life. Oh yeah, sorry to break it to you guys, but it's just way too cloudy in Toronto right now. There's no moon. I'm sorry, we couldn't get the moon shots, but I tried.